live. We're live and we are good to go. Everything is going well. System check. System check. Alright, good. Yeah. Dope. Oh. Thanks, Sean. Hernan Fernandez. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Some of the followers are pouring in from last night. Love to see that. You absolutely love to see that. Alright, bet. So, alright. Check it, check it, check it. So, last time we left off, we were, we lost the city, but it's all cool. We have a plan for the comeback. We have places that we need to infiltrate. We have places that we need to take. Uh, we're at war with like half the map right now, but that's no problem. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. We're at war with half the map, but that's no biggie. Uh, if we check here, there's a castle right here that we're gonna have our eye on. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here and scout this real quick. I teleported all of my party members to me. They haven't fixed that in the game, so I basically made them the governor of the castle, and then just took them into my party. So I teleported them from wherever they were to me, and then I'm gonna use that to start getting. Like if I create an army, I only have one person who has forces, so I have to get my forces back. That's step number one. I have to get my forces back. So I'm gonna have my clan members start their parties again. We get 2 more parties. I'm not sure if these towns that we have could support them, but we have to do it anyways. Uh, I'm gonna have the 2 people in my clan with the highest stewardship. So 42 Coalbiter, Silent 34. I'm gonna have the 2 people with the highest stewardship in the party start their own parties, because I want to make sure we get at least decent numbers. I want to make sure we get at least decent numbers. So if I check the clan tab here, I'm gonna go ahead and start their parties. Coalbiter, go for it. And I have enough Imperial infantrymen to give these guys like a good amount. So I'll give them 10 each, just so they don't get just so they don't get taken hostage immediately whenever they go on their own. And I'll start another one with a silent, and I'll give him 10 infantrymen as well. So I'm gonna have to recruit a little more, because obviously we just lost a significant amount of our force. We just lost 20 soldiers, and we only had 89. It's not like we had like 300 or something. But so we lost a good amount of our forces, but now they're gonna go recruit. They're gonna get their numbers up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna recruit as well. We're gonna try and get our numbers up as well. Hopefully we can find some highborn youths. That would be dope uh, to add to our archer corps. But I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, so there's an army right there. That's not good. That's never good. And it looks like they're marching towards us. So highborn youth there. So I need to fall back now. We got an army of 1,200. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call my banners to me. I'm gonna call my this guy who's the highest banner to me, because that army goes to that castle. I need all forces on deck. So the Falcon's gonna come up and join me as I recruit from here. Hopefully there's some troops left. There is one. I'll take him. And we want to make sure we get to this place before they get there. We don't want to be outside and have to come in. We're gonna wait here for some time, just in case that army marches on onto our castle, which it looks like they're gonna do. Yeah, here they come. Alright, so I called in all the reinforcements I could, and so we're gonna join the defense here. This is vital. This is vital. We can't afford to lose this castle. They obviously outnumber us 2-1, but I think I like those odds. We still have a bunch of good troops here. We have our engineers on our party, so that's gonna allow us to build a lot faster, get some of these ballistas up, and yeah, hopefully we have a good chance with these ballistas up. We have a large garrison size. We have a decent military. We have the Falcons party. We have my own party. Checking here, see if I don't have any prisoners I could upgrade. That sucks, but and I would have loved to have some of those infantry units back, but at least we have 2 parties still out there in case shit does hit the fan. I think we could pull this one off, even though we're outnumbered 2-1. It's gonna be tough, but I think we might be able to pull it off. battering ram. I'm actually cool with battering rams because that means they're gonna go in through the front gates. Oh, that's lovely. So yeah, we're basically fucked here, regardless of what happens. Because even if we win this battle, there's another army of 1,000 troops right on our doorstep. But we move. Will this be the end? Will we be able to live to fight another day? Alright, so I'm gonna take my troops. I'm gonna make sure my archers are in good position here. I'm gonna be in the main tower. It looks like they're coming in with a battering ram, which allows them to get the most forces possible into the castle. I certainly understand that aspect of it. But they're coming in with the battering ram. I'm going to try my best to try and hold off that battering ram as much as possible. But uh, once they break through, what's going to happen is we're going to be in a situation where we want to be able to use the murder holes to our advantage. Now here, I'm going to make sure our walls are absolutely flooded. I'm going to make sure our walls are flooded with archers. So this is where they suggest auto-deploying everybody. Where are these guys at? They're over there. These guys are right here. So I'm gonna get these guys on top of this wall here, because there's no point in us holding back. Basically, we want to have as many archers in good position as possible. So I'll get these bowmen into this spot here. I'll get them there. But we have a lot of archers, and this should help a little, hopefully. I'm trying to find out where their ladders are going to be. There'll be. This is for a siege tower here. I'm trying to see if they have any ladder spots. I think there's a ladder spot over here. I'm not sure though. I can't really tell. Doesn't look like there's anything else. It looks like this is going to be one of a difficult castle to take. It looks like they're going to have to do basically a frontal assault through the gates, which I'm cool with. And all right. I'll try and delegate it otherwise, but hopefully we could come out with the dub here. Let's do it. I have my bow and then my arrow, so I'm going to go ahead and get involved here. I'm going to try my best not to get hit like last time. I took way too many arrow shots last time. And that resulted in me being a lot weaker towards the end of the battle. So I'll go first person here. I'm going to use an arrow slit for sure. You use an arrow slit for sure. I'm just gonna pepper these guys with arrows. Anywhere where I could get arrows fired, any holes I could find in like armor or whatever, I'm firing arrows. I'm trying to just take out as many people as I can here. 4 arrows left. It's all cool. Where's the arrow been? Where's the arrow been? Seriously, guys. Where the fuck is the bin? Oh, we don't have any rocks either. So we don't have rocks. We don't have arrow bins. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Those rocks are fucking vital. Move. Give me this. I should have hopped on this earlier and used this ballista to like damage their battering ram on the way in. Let's see here. I think some assets are like I really do need for there to be some arrows. Oh shit. We are losing. Holy hell. Yo, what the heck is happening to our battling lines here? Keep doing a good job, archers. My archers are really putting in work right now. I need some extra arrows if possible. Who are you troops? You. I need you guys on the front. Come on. Give me this. Ow. Good job over here, archers. As they pile in, we're gonna need you guys to put in more work. Looks like we're losing a little bit of the gates over here. Go ahead. Start putting in some work. Ah, crap. They're overrunning the gates. go down. Damn it. I'm surrounded. We're starting to lose a lot of soldiers now. Yeah, we're down to 13. Oh, crap. I thought we were actually doing pretty well. We got so many dubs, too. 716 taken down. They just had way too many forces. They just had way too many forces. It looks like we couldn't defend the castle once again. Another defeat. Well, at least we still have some forces. Looks like all my people didn't, you know what I'm saying, get captured. We did a number on their assault though. We took half their soldiers with us, but yeah, hopefully I could get free before I get taken to this castle's prison. That's the hope. Please, because if I don't, then I'm gonna get put in that castle. It's gonna take longer for us to break free. No. And just like that, all of our territory has been wiped out. Oh, they're taking me to a city. Crap. That's even worse. Well, now we start over. What's probably gonna have to happen is, I think our kingdom's done. Maybe we'll have to pledge ourselves to another kingdom for protection. Yeah, so the chances of me getting away are very low, aren't they? Alright, so we still got a couple horses. Do we have any food? We don't have any food, do we? Okay, we have some fish. We have a couple horses, some fish. I don't know where my companions are. I need to find them ASAP. So, we're there at Gregorius Castle, right? Gregorius Castle, Gregorius Castle, Gregorius Castle. So they're at Gregorius Castle. I don't know if that's a great idea for them, but I mean, they're back at our base head of operations here. Let me head back over here. I don't care if I lose this. What am I? Where's my health at? 33. I'll spam these guys with horseback arrows. Gotta make sure these arrows count though. Those rocks hurt way more than they should. I have armor on. Yo, get these arrows down, man. 10 left. Oh, how did I miss anything there? That's one. Good job, horse. That's two. Just gotta keep peppering these guys with arrows. Then when I go into assault, I gotta make sure I'm in and out, using the charge bonus as much as possible here. And I miss. Can't really be affording to waste arrows, because what's gonna happen is these arrows, even if they don't kill them, they weaken them. Just as I say that, I miss another archer shot. This is why it's important to have your horse riding up, people. Your horse archery up. Now it's me versus them. Swords and shields. Well, my best bet here is going to be to try and use my cavalry charge to my advantage. My horse still has a good amount of health. Could ride in with my shield, get the charge bonus. But I don't want if my horse goes down, I'm basically screwed. Even versus guys who don't have any armor. How about you run while you can? Can't really take any more hits. Alright, I was able to pull it off. 1 on 9. You love to see it. I should go down in the history books. I only get one renown for that for killing 9 people. Damn, that's dirty. They did me dirty there. It's like, yo, if you kill 9 people by yourself, I feel as if you should get more. You should get more love. I'll take an Oath Keeper with me because I'll get a guy to run with me for a little bit here. Take all their stuff too. As I head to my previous town. You guys are so prosperous under me. You should probably be riding for me. Ride for your guys. And these guys always hated me. My best bet now would be to seek refuge in areas that I'm not at war with people in. So we're gonna be inside of the Empire territory for a lot of the time here. I'm just gonna seek refuge there, in these areas, and basically get my strength back up. I have to get my strength really, really high, like really, really back up. We still have money coming in, so that's a good thing. We still have money coming in from our merchant endeavors, but basically half the map is like locked off to us because it's like Grand Theft Auto. It's like half the map is like the third island or whatever, or the second island before you unlocked it, where it's like as soon as you go there you get 5 stars. Like that's how half the map is right now. Just because if we go there, if we go there, basically we're gonna be confronted with armies immediately anywhere we go. So it's kind of like we're in the beginning again.
Soldiers, forward! Give each other room! Soldiers, get moving!
Let's wait for him. Right here.
Soldiers, move, man! Move! Move out, get moving!
I could stand up here.
Infantry, get 'em hell!
Guys think it's just gonna be a free passage after you tried to take advantage of us when we were in the field. do you think we are? No free passages. As many of you guys are going down as possible. Let the message be sent. You try and loot us, be prepared to die. We can't really take any prisoners right now. We don't have the means for that, but we can go ahead and buy ourselves a bunch of grain here. I hope you guys like bread because we're gonna be eating a lot of it. A lot of it. As I develop my standing army again. Alright, so I still have a couple forces out there in the field. I don't know where they are or what they're doing, but they're still out there somewhere. Hopefully they're doing some similar things where they're kind of staying in the they're staying in the Empire regions. We have a little oops, we have a little love. Ah, good old army building. Don't you love it? That sucks. I tried to prepare for that battle because I knew it was coming. I tried, just couldn't get it done. I probably needed a party with 200 troops to be able to successfully defend that castle, and 200 trained troops at that. Not even just like 200 troops, as in like, uh, not even 200 troops like just, you know, ragtag. We needed like probably 200 trained troops to be able to win that battle. And this region looks like they're at war as well over here, so there's gonna be low amounts of looks like there's gonna be low amounts of recruitment going on. I'm gonna go ahead and clear this mountain bandit base out and get a little love from the locals. It's me and a bunch of recruits, right? Yeah. Oh, this will be good trading for you guys. Good job. No one fell. Wow. And 3 people ready to go up. I did not expect to get out of that with absolutely no one going down. But I'll absolutely take that. They have a little fish for us too. Nice. All right. So get that dub there. A couple guys are ready to get get improved. I need archers as well. Yeah. So now it's all about reforming the army. I got this oath keeper here. He's gonna be my lieutenant for a while. Got a bunch of recruits. We got to rebuild the entirety of the army, and we got to take back what's ours. Let me uncheck that. And eventually we got to move to take back what's ours, and what's ours is territory that we have lost in battle, and we have to get revenge. Now it's time for revenge. They knocked us down, but they didn't knock us out. If they wanted to get rid of me, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have just taken me captive and taken our towns. They should have like outright killed me. So now we actually go help him out too. Recruit all these troops. I have the bankroll to do it. I'm just gonna recruit, recruit, recruit. Hey man, how's it going?
Put me again! Oh!
Bonjour. I don't speak French, I'm sorry. But you're welcome to stay around, check it out. Uh, we're in a situation where I'm playing on patch 1.4, not 1.41, so you can't, so there's no sandbox kingdoms, so I'm at war with like everybody. Don't really care about taking too much damage here. Just get those guys out of here. These last guys think they're getting away. I can work on my horse archery, you feel me? Oh, somebody got him before I could. Alright. Pride. I wasn't doing this for the influence of morale. I was doing this for the relation. That's what I was doing it for. Relation of betrayed. Get a little relation there. Minotaur, my guy. Okay, words, no problem. How's it going? How's it feeling? Just got up. Me too. I'm on the East Coast, so it's 10:30 a.m. All right, let's see here. So basically, we're in a spot. Yeah, I just gotta.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate the follow. But I'm in a situation where we just kind of have to recruit now. We gotta over recruit. We can't worry about recruiting good troops. We can't worry about quality. We just gotta get anybody and everybody into this party because right now we're in a spot where we just gotta somehow rebuild the army. I gotta find my companions. They're in a castle, but it seems like they're stuck. So I can't do the teleport trick that I did before because I don't have any territory. So I'm gonna have to find a way to get them out of there. Uh, I'm just gonna send my troops here. Do whatever you guys have to do. Yeah, we lost 13 recruits. Jeez, that's whatever. But we gained a bunch of troops here. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. We gained a bunch of troops here, so we're gonna take all these archers. We're gonna take some recruits back, infantry, paladin guards, veteran archer. I don't actually like horse archers, so I'm gonna leave them. All these guys could stay. Veteran skirmisher. I'll take him. I'll take these guys. I'll take the hired blade, and leave everybody else as well. And do you stream yourself? If you do, I'll follow back. I have no issues with that. This game is dope. We're coming off of back-to-back L's, so I had a city and a castle. And basically, I had a city and castle, and if I zoom out here, you'll see that all these things are red here because we're at war with them. I haven't upgraded this to the patch where you could do a sandbox kingdom, so I'm still stuck on this quest line here, where this conspiracy leveled up to a 2000. I kind of wanted to see what it was like, and all three of these guys declared war on us immediately. So what's gonna have to happen is basically I have to beat them all. So the Azerai are probably the weakest, just because they're at war with other people as well. So I have to defeat all these people here to get a little bit of peace. So that's kind of the first priority. So far we're 0 for 2 in our siege defenses because they've kind of marched in with so many numbers. It was kind of impossible, but we'll get them next time. The first time they attacked with like 2,000 and we had like 600 defenders. The second time they attacked with like 1,200 and we had 600 defenders again. So right now it's just kind of working. I'm just recruiting. I'm gonna basically build my forces all the way back up. I could have 200 people in my party. And the thing is, if I can meet those guys, if I can meet their armies in the open field, and I have somewhat close to the same amount of troops as them, I normally could win those battles. But that's also based off of my troop composition. So I need cavalry to do that. Like I'm pretty good tactically, but I need cavalry. Oh yeah, sure, yeah. No problem, no worries. If you want a backseat game, go ahead. I have no issues with that. Uh, let's see here. I'm just trying to kind of reestablish myself. I have picked up a couple tricks here and there, but right now a lot of my companions are inside of a castle that's no longer mine. So now I have to go about trying to figure out how to get them out of there and back into the world so I can pick them back up. Yeah, like these guys staying at Gazoria's castle, that's no longer mine. Ortiza, I could actually probably get him. the people staying in this castle are no longer mine. This guy is running, probably a good thing to keep running for his life, and I have to go find her. I could probably find her relatively quickly. So I'm gonna go get the horse thief. I'm gonna go get this guy because he's my scout. So even though he's all the way over here, still in territory that's relatively safe for me to be in right now with this weak army. But I'm gonna go get him because he's my scout, and that's gonna let us track armies better and see stuff coming ahead of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get him. I have decent amount of cash. I have good cash flow too, based off of all my workshops that are still in operation. So as I make my way over there, I'm gonna pick up some horses as well from any villages that breed horses. Our food diversity is probably horrible. Oh, it's not bad. But this army's gonna be really weak. I hate recruiting like this where we just kind of pick up recruits. I mean, it's cool to do early game, but like not late game, but later game like this, it's always annoying to me because those recruits, they're kind of trash. And by kind of, I mean literally. But like, it is what it is right now. I gotta pick these guys up, and then I basically have to train them myself, which is cool. But like at the end of the day, I don't really like training troops. Yeah, loose formation so they could so they're a little more spread out and they could cover more ground. 'Cause in archers, it's important to keep them in loose formation too. I definitely agree with that because when they're like in that tight formation, sometimes the archers in the back don't fire because there's a guy standing in front of them, which I appreciate. But if they just take like a half step to the left or the right, they probably get out of line with the back of the guy's head and maybe they can shoot arrows. But hopefully they'll fix that in later game. There's horses here. Let me go ahead and buy some horses. And by some, I mean all of them. There's horses here as well. Alright, so yeah, my companions are over there getting worked. And I don't blame them. I'd probably be in the same spot. My army is pretty weak, and we'd probably be getting worked too if I had to deal with stuff. And even though these prices aren't the greatest for horses, I'm still going to take advantage of them. I'm going to go ahead and get these looters out of here if we can. I think we're fast enough to catch them. Maybe, maybe not. Let's go ahead and track these guys down because it's a lot easier to train with looters and mountain bandits and stuff like that. The forest bandits to me are some of the hardest ones to train on just because their archers could really f up your. Yeah, exactly. The reason I like I like fighting the mountain guys, even though they have throwing like axes and stuff. They tend to be a little less accurate with their axes and their um, javelins. Ooh, they have four. They have four of these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try and distract them so they're not too worried about my guys. I have no worries going down because I don't think we're gonna lose either way. Huh? Even with my shield up, huh? I improved the catch radius of my shield too with that perk. Didn't work out there for you, boy. Perfect timing. Okay, we have a good amount of archers now. That's cool. I just told them to raise their shields. They don't have shields. Fall back. Everybody fall back. Archers, get up here. I also like, in a best case scenario, let me stop this guy dead in his tracks. In the best case scenario, oh, nice hit there. In the best case scenario, I want my recruits to have shields, so I want them to get leveled up at least once. I have no problem with them being lower level, like just regular infantrymen, but if they have a shield, that gives us a much better chance. And it looks like these guys beat a different type of clan, so I'm going to take all this clan's troops just because they're stronger than what I have now. I can't be picky right now. I'll take this highwayman as well because we're going to need cavalry. And he's going to be that. This brigand, it just takes them too long to level up to highwayman, and we don't have time to really wait for them. I'll change those guys to that. But for right now, I'm going to have a really semi-diverse troops, but I'm going to focus on getting my archers back into good numbers because I know what type of damage they could do. Surprisingly, even against cavalry. So I'm gonna make sure I kind of focus on that. I'm gonna make sure we have enough food. We have enough food for 39 days, perfect. And this area is kind of hot. I could take out this mountain bandit hideout here. I stream 4 to 5 days a week, 10 a.m. Eastern. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little iffy on Wednesday. Some because I have stuff to do. I'm technically in school. I'm in like school for my master's or whatever. So on Wednesdays I do a lot of coursework, but I stream consistently on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, uh, till about 12 or whenever I feel like getting off. Basically, whenever I get hungry. It's 10 a.m. to whenever I get hungry is when I stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then on Wednesdays it's thanks man, I appreciate that. And then on Tuesday on Wednesdays it's just like more of a availability type of thing. Come on, archers, I know you guys could do it. I know you guys could pull these shots off. Yo, I keep getting hit with these jabs. That one luckily hit my hand. If my guy didn't have his hand up like this, I probably would have went down. Nice hit. Go ahead and get our levels now. Lost a recruit. That's okay. I'm gonna go hunt this guy down. There could be no survivors. Good job, guys. Alright, so yeah, right now I'm fighting a lot of these fights not because I want to, because to me they're a little boring later in the game, but it's important to keep leveling my troops. Like I need these guys to level up very quickly, because I'm gonna have to eventually start making some risky moves, like assaulting castles with not while we don't have the numbers for it. And realistically, my tactics are high enough where if I want to auto-resolve a bunch of battles, we could probably auto-resolve battles and win them. But it's more interesting to have a little bit of threat of losing. So that's why I fight the battles. Like if I auto-resolved the siege defense earlier here, I probably had a chance of winning just because of the sheer amount of archers that we have. But without the threat of losing, I don't think it's as fun. I'm gonna let those guys go. Try and go over here and get my companion, my scout. And I have it broken down. So I have, I have all my companion slots maxed out. So I have this guy. He's my oldest companion. Aside the Falcon, he runs his own party. Like if you check the parties here, oh, he got captured. So I normally have Hasai the Falcon, the Silent, Coldbiter, and the Wanderer. I normally have all four of them start their own party, and then Willow Bar, Core, Stephen Wainwright stay in my party because she's my medic, he's my scout, and she is my engineer. Normally that's how I try and run it. Get a cavalry unit here, dope stuff. And this is gonna be the most ragtag force of troops I've probably ever assembled, but it's gonna be vital for us because at the end of the day, we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna get back what's ours. That's the goal here. I'm gonna try and take back what's ours, and what's ours is the castle up here, Grigoris Castle, and a town on the other side. But I'll focus on kind of nice. Okay, so they're talking. The horse thief is somewhere in this settlement. I don't know where he is. Tavern district. Yes, he is. So I'll go ahead and just take him into my party. I'm not gonna go into the tavern here. There's no point to do that. But nice. So we get our scout back and get some more recruits, and we can move here. So like places like this, I'm gonna go ahead and just check in over here and see what it looks like. Be a little careful. Don't want to run into an army. But like a place like this, like if I ran into these guys in the open field, with like my standard army, I have no worries about them. Right now, we have way too many recruits. So I have 336. So I have to get my army basically maxed out before we could think about taking the castle. But like in my current situation now, taking any of those battles would be a risk just because of the sheer amount of recruits I have who don't have shields and would get absolutely bodied by anybody who's anything. Like anybody who's any level. So I have to make sure I get the F out of here. These guys might be faster than me at 4.8. Where are we at? We're at a 4.82, so we're matching speeds. I'm gonna go ahead and continue because these guys catch us. It's a wrap for that ass. At least right now. But let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead, come in here, and yeah, perfect. More recruits to take, and I'll pick up. I'm just gonna buy a bunch of their horses as well. We have the cash still. We're still making a good amount of money. So this is gonna be important for us to have a bunch of horses. So uh, basically, just so we can move a lot faster. I'm gonna be able to glide across this map. This gets us back up to a 4.9. See if there's any horses here. Some more troops, perfect. More horses, you love to see it. Like I kind of want to go into the Batatan territory over here because they have the better archers, and then I could get some good. It's like the risk is running over here. Obviously a horrible idea with the entire part of this map being against us. But we could kind of infiltrate all the way to Penkanak and maybe get some good high level archers, which would be the highborn youths technically. But then getting over here, we could also get some squires as well to add to our cavalry. But like I don't think we're strong enough to really be thinking about that right now. Because I want to bolster my cavalry as well, but the cavalry for the Empire is kind of trash to me. Like these horse archers, yes, okay, it's cool that they have mobility, increased mobility in archery, but the problem is I don't want that with my cavalry units. Horse archers are good, but not in my playing style. If preferably they'd be more like highwaymen here. So I have enough just outright troops now. Now I just got to focus on trying to get cavalry units to match. So what I'm good, and it looks I'm at war with everybody who's not the Empire right now. So that makes it difficult to really diversify my troop. Because if you look here, most of these places that are here are places that could generate some cavalry. So maybe I could head down here to Kayaz, but there's two castles over here as well, so that's a little dangerous. Danistica is still a little hot. So like all the places that I could probably get quality cavalry units from look like they're pretty dangerous to go into. But no risk, no reward, right? So I'm gonna head. I gotta pick where I go smart wisely. I'm gonna head over here. I'm gonna head up to Marnoth and Pindakanak, and we're gonna see if we could get some archers and cavalry at the same time, as well as just try and find some more of my people here. So he's at Poros. Gregor's Castle. I got Silent. I need the two people I need the most. Willabark and Wainwright are. I want to say still captive. You see, I hope they're still captive. They're not captive, and they're staying inside that castle. They are fucking idiots, and that's super annoying. Uh, yeah, because I need them to escape from captivity. So I'm just gonna assume they're. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that they're still captive because if they're not captive and they're staying in the castle, it's annoying. I need them out of the castle because one of them is my medic, and medics are pretty important in terms of getting our troops back up to speed as quickly as possible. You see, we still got three people because our base healing is pretty low. Healing rate 0.81. That could be up to like a 1 point something if we just have our medic back in our party. But it's time to take a calculated risk and kind of work in here, see if I could pick up some archers uh, and cavalry units. Because the heavy cavalry for me is the key to beating a lot of these people in the field. If we could have enough cavalry units, especially because Valandia is no longer basically empire. If we could get quality heavy cavalry, we could pose a lot of. Oh, the silence in this place. I didn't even. Oh yeah, look at that. If we could get a lot of heavy cavalry, I could be in a position where I'll take him into my party. I'll be in a position where I could really challenge a lot of these guys in the open field, just because we could basically spam cavalry where we kind of charge in, charge out, and as well as have our archers really kind of mess with them. But this whole area is on fire basically. They're not taking care of bandits at all. The sheer amount of bandits on this map is absolutely insane. We don't have to really work. I probably should start worrying about that because that's gonna probably start affecting my trade, and that's kind of the lifeblood of me right now. My workshops are kind of our lifeblood. Craigbun. This place is always good to me. My guys. This guy right here, Brendan of Clagbane. This is my friend. Alright, I appreciate you. New games. So I'm gonna come up here, try and keep recruiting these archers on the low. And it's like the Empire is good for standard cavalry and standard archers, but like you look at this, like God, like their high level stuff is horrible. I get some mounted skirmishers, but these guys aren't really that good. You see, they're not wearing any armor. You see, they don't have any armor, and they have javelins. It's like okay, skirmishers are cool and all, but these horsemen are alright. Maybe I could start specking into these guys, but it takes a while to get there. It takes a while to get there. So I'm gonna hover around this area here, see if I could pick up some highborn youths. I hear a bunch of commotion, which means maybe an army is near, which you hate to see. Got this raider over here, cool skirmisher, cool. Don't want either of them. So I'm gonna infiltrate into some enemy territory real quick, see if I can pick up some Vlandian troops and then get out. Try and get in and get out with haste. We're at a 4.8, so this is a little risky just because we're not really that fast. Probably should pick up some more horses to do this. Like if I want to pull this off successfully, it'd probably be a good idea for me to be like at a 5.0. But we're gonna infiltrate here. We're at war with a lot of these places, so we might not be able to pick up too many people. But I'm gonna go for it. Oh yeah, no, we're at war with that town, so we can't do anything about that. The villages we could approach, the towns we could not. I'm just gonna try and work over here to the Vlandian territory, which is this land over here. I'm gonna see if I could pick up some Vlandian troops and kind of get in, get out. A lot of these places are at war, so yeah, like over here. A lot of these places are at war, so they're kind of distracted elsewhere. Let's see if I could get some Vlandian troops because they're pretty quick archers. Bunch of looters there. I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that as an opportunity to train some of my recruits because we definitely need work. Definitely need to keep working these recruits and get their levels up. No real battle tactics here.
Infantry! At them! Soldiers! Forward! Infantry! Loose formation! Bowmen! Get moving! Spread the field! Look that way! Move out! Fire, footmen! On my flank!
Nice and easy, nice and easy. No real valuable prisoners there. I was hoping for some. Alright, cool. Let's infiltrate a little more. Ah, crap. These are not who I was looking for. Alright. Now we're about to go into Valandia and try and pick up some of these Valandian recruits. Hopefully unnoticed. Looks like they don't have too many armies over here. And these Valandian recruits, the reason I want them is just because you see their path to becoming light cavalry is pretty quick. And their light cavalry is pretty good. These vanguards are actually pretty good too. If you look at their horses, they got mailed horses and they're wearing chainmail as well. Pretty good heavy cavalry units. Go ahead and take both of them. This crossbowman, we want nothing to do with him. Sharpshooters are good because they're super accurate, but I don't like sharpshooters personally. I don't like what they stand for. Go ahead and keep recruiting on this side. Basically, I'm in here trying to recruit and stuff before I get noticed. Get in, get out. You know? Looks like there's not like any armies over here, so I could do this. So I could kind of make these moves. As soon as I see an army, I just gotta hightail it out of here. I also am probably making a mistake by not picking up a lot of. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys out. They have a lot of prisoners. They have so many prisoners they can't really move. So I go ahead and take these guys out here.
Look, man! Stand apart! Look, man! Move! Side by side! Give each other room! At them! Around the figure of hell!
Nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. We keep them moving. Oh, they have peasants. Crap. I was hoping they had like actual units or something. Flaxtown, but we came here for the recruits and the recruits only. We'll take. Ooh, they have 2 squires. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You see, we were moving slow. Yeah, we had to reorganize our soldiers. Take all these guys here. You see the amount of villagers here. I mean, no, the amount of looters here is absolutely astronomical. Because these looter camps just aren't getting cleared out. So it's just spawning more and more and more and more and more looters. Which disrupts trade, to be honest with you. So if I was running this area, I'd actually be at a severe disadvantage in terms of trade, just because the amount of looters here is going to prevent looters, bandits, all that stuff prevents trade because of villagers. Unless they're like in super high numbers, they will get discouraged when they see those looters. Like back at my castle, our previous castle, we got it so our towns were so prosperous that um, that it doesn't matter. It didn't really matter if there's looters in the area because they're so prosperous. There's like 120, 130 of them, 130 of those villagers kind of in the same area, or 100 villagers kind of moving. So like for the looters to actually be able to like be discouraged from trading or whatever, they would need to basically have 100 looters or whatever. So we did a really good job with that. Let's see if I can pick up a couple more highborn youths as I kind of fall back. We had a good army size, but now it's about trying to get enough horses for this army. And I can pick up these guys too. I just don't want to. I'm good off them. I just gotta keep working to try and recover my cavalry as soon as possible, so we can start winning battles in the field. And that's probably what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna probably have to weaken a lot of these people in the field first before I can start taking castles. And it's gonna be this is gonna be a process, but with no struggle, it'll be a little boring anyways. All right, so we're gonna start heading back. Maybe I should have came down here first and then came this way. Yeah, let's actually do that. Let's come down to Penkanak here. I need to pick up as many cavalry unit opportunities as possible. Basically, I need to make sure my army is literally as strong as could possibly be. Heck, maybe we'll find somebody in the field that we could really contend with outright, without having to basically guarantee the loss of all my forces. Maybe we could find somebody in the field like that. Let's look at some of the weapon choices here. There's some good stuff. I kind of want to get a one-handed, two-handed sword, if that makes sense. Like a two-handed, one-handed sword, excuse me. Kind of want to do that, because normally those swords have really good length. But this guy right here, maybe I should talk to him. You executing people yet? Nah, we're trying to avoid getting executed. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I just want to see what this guy has. So he has a 200,000 coins. He has some horses. Gift him nothing. Just want to see if there's any chat options. Oh no, I don't have death enabled. But I was kind of exaggerating. I'm basically in a spot where I'm not winning. Oops. I'm not winning right now. So if you look at the map here, we're at war with kind of everybody. And by kind of everybody who's not Empire. So just like this core here, this core of like places here, we're not at war with them, but everywhere else on the outside we're at war. So I'm trying to kind of bounce back. We lost the castle and the town that we had because we kind of just got marched on. They came in with so many forces we had really no chance. Let's go ahead and I need to train my troops as well. All your campaigns have been met with defeat. Well, I'm gonna try and pull this one out. I'm gonna try and pull victory out of the jaws of defeat here, because it definitely is not looking good for your boy. I'm gonna get these guys a little tighter packed in here, and I want my archers like up here. I'm gonna kind of let these guys come to us here. F it. Let's get my cavalry up here too. They're throwing rocks. That worked pretty well. Got some levels for my archers, I believe. Now it's time to get some levels for myself. No, that guy's swing was way off. I'll let you guys do that. Nice job being accurate there, and he misses again. He does not miss though. Good work. Is that not everybody? Oh, there's one guy there. Yo, like, what are you swinging at, yo? This guy is swinging for the hills. Like, geez, horse. That's one of my companions too. That's a little embarrassing. He's out here throwing his spear way up there. Like, bro, the guy's running on the ground, and you're throwing your spear 10 feet into the air. I don't think you're gonna connect. But yeah, this is kind of what I was doing. I just want to upgrade these guys as quickly as possible. You got this Oath Keeper. Like, I have a lot of people who are just kind of randomly in this thing. But it's all means to the end. I got some Squires here, which is dope. These guys get to level 31 at Banner Knight level. He's infantryman, but it's all about a means to end. I really need to just kind of get my army up there before focusing on anything else. Because we started at 0, again. And we got a bunch of recruits ready, so let's get those guys there and these guys there. I'm going to really fill out my archer unit too, just because I know how important they could be at basically just keeping our troops alive. I don't have any mods on right now. I'm playing vanilla. I'm going to come down here and try and pick up a couple more Valandian recruits.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the follow. I'm going to try and pick up a couple more Valandian recruits because I could turn them into pretty good cavalry units. Go ahead and pick up a couple more, and I'm probably going to separate these guys. I probably need them to level up a little quicker than everybody else. So I think I'm going to separate them in the party and then really start taking some bandits out and level these guys as quickly as possible. I have it on like normal. I have it on normal. I'm still getting my ass kicked, so that tells you how legendary I am at this game. You know what I'm saying? We're back into Imperial territory. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna focus a little on my Valandian recruits because I want them to get to light cavalry stage as quickly as possible. That's the only reason I have them in the party. So I'm just gonna separate their class here. So I'll make them heavy infantry, even though they're not. I would take on these forest bandits, but without shields, these recruits are gonna get effed up. So I'm not gonna take on forest bandits. I'm gonna start working my way back over here and see if I can start finding like looters and stuff. Once I get over here, I'm gonna pick up some more horses as well, so I can move faster across the map. But mountain bandits we will take on if we can catch these guys. He's gonna go and help us. We don't want any help. We want everything for ourselves. Those looters over there are a pretty good target, maybe. Go ahead and pick up some more troops, and yeah, I'm not actually a big horse archer guy. It's weird, like I don't know. I never took a liking to them. A lot of people told me they're good. You're not the first one, but a lot of people told me they're good. It's just like I don't know. Maybe I'm probably not a good commander with horse archers or something. But I opt more towards like the heavy cavalry units. Oh, these guys are fast. Oh, we love to see that. We love to see that. 65 looters running nice and slow. I need to get here before any help comes. Oh, so it kind of gets them out of their position. That's interesting. I'm so there's 65 looters here. I'm gonna send in my Valandian recruits by themselves for the most part. Or I'll have actually, you know what? Okay, we're in open field. I have my archers like up here and have them. I have my bowmen up here, but I'm gonna have my Valandian recruits fight this battle almost by themselves because I want them to really. I want these guys to level up quickly. So we might lose a lot. But we'll bounce back. I also should probably have these squires get some levels too. So it'll be a tandem. It'll be my archers putting in work. I kind of need these guys to get into a line. Kind of need you guys to get into a line. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Let's get you guys over here. Good luck, guys. Losing a lot of recruits. Ah. I was hoping that even at ridiculous odds, my guys would be able to pull it off. How many people did I lose? Let me check real quick. After I get this guy. Let me get this guy as well. Lost 6. You know, that's fine. Lost 6. 6 get wounded. But a bunch get upgraded. It's all good. I like those numbers. I wasn't really planning on keeping every single one of them alive, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, that was a horrible swing. That was another bad one. Oop, oop, let's get him. Miss there. Miss there. Might as well take advantage of this level gaining opportunity before these guys get away. A little higher. Sorry for this, but I figured I need to get stronger as well. Wow, that's a horrible miss. I need to get stronger as well, and this guy's got off the map. We got 53 dubs, plus 6. All right, who's ready to go up? So I'm gonna have these guys go to footmen, infantry, and then light cavalry. Nice and easy. Highborn youth level up. That's cool. 7 of you. Take that. Imperial archers ready to go up. And these guys. Mounted skirmisher. I'm actually not a fan of mounted skirmishers, to be honest with you. I like just strict, because I feel as if they don't have enough javelins to make a massive impact. Take all their crap. Alright, let me head back into Valandia over here. So I'm still kind of close by. Let me head back into Valandia and pick up some more recruits that I just lost. This might be an Empire town. It is. And the amount of recruits on the map is starting to get a little outrageous. Like I think what it is the computer still can't clear bandit hideouts or something. I don't know, but I really wish they could. Like obviously, I'm not gonna go around the entirety of the map clearing out bandit hideouts. That's foolish. This person here, who is that? Let's see. They have 113 infantry, 4 ranged, a couple horse archers. They're pretty hurt. So in this case right here, if I had like my full like cavalry garrison, let me check in more with what they have. If I had like my full cavalry garrison, I'd take these guys on and basically take them out right now. But even though they're like super wounded and they're kind of stronger than us because we don't have the proper build out. Actually, I still might take them on. Oh, there's an army right there. That'd be a horrible idea. I'll allow them. They're probably going to join that army, so this is super risky stuff here. I'm probably going to need to get in, get out type of thing. Like I don't know how I'm gonna. I have to move fast basically, because if I get trapped by that army, it's curtains again. All right, so cool. Valandian recruits, take all them. If we get trapped by that army, it's curtains, but we should be able to move faster. There's another village that sells horses here, so that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect because we need more horses. We're not moving fast right now. 4.8, that's not fast enough in some cases. So I'm gonna buy all these. Just so we could bump our speed up. Yeah, bump our speed up to a 4.9. Yeah, I'm playing a game. You don't have to send me these messages and tell me that you won't send messages anymore, computer. The point is to stop sending message. Alright, so I'm going to go in here, pick up some more recruits. Alright. This guy leveled up. We got 11, footman, 4. Perfect. Actually, that's not perfect. Let's get these footmen into this heavy infantry as well. Now we're cooking. And I should try and focus here on taking on decent numbers instead of taking like that armor is massive. I probably should have just used like my regular soldiers. 4.8. We're still not moving that fast. They should be trapped here. Should be able to get them. Got them. So it's gonna be a tough battle for my recruits, just because these guys tend to have a little more armor. They have throwing axes and stuff like that. I'm gonna make sure I don't expose them too much. I'm gonna go ahead and have them go outright straight into it. So it's gonna seem like there's a suicide charge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna back it up with my cavalry. So even though we don't have the most cavalry, actually let's organize ourselves here, fellas. Now you go. I'm gonna have my archers here. I'm gonna have my cavalry kind of charge and kind of back them up so they're not alone. I'm gonna roll in as well. And you see they're still falling just because they have their axes. So that cavalry charge should take a little bit of heat off these guys. And I have my archers kind of peppering them over here. This is one of the reasons it kind of does suck to not have my medic in my party. If I have my medic in my party, a lot of these guys don't die; they just get injured. But you see, we lost to a recruit and a footman. And with good stuff over there, guys. With my medic in my party, a lot of the situation would be they just kind of get injured, and that's dope. So I'm gonna check and see if my medic, Willow Bark, is free of captivity yet, because it'd be nice if she would get free of captivity. It'd be really nice. Let's us do a lot of what we want to do. Our engineer could be the last one freed. That's not an issue there. Let me check in here. Check in the party. Alright, so let's go here. Yeah, so she's still at Gregorius Castle. And to be honest with you, I don't think she's held prisoner. I think she's just stuck in there. So if you have any tips, Alki, if you have any tips for how I can get her out of there, she's stuck in the castle that I'm at war with, so I can't really get her out. I obviously can't go into the castle and talk to her. If you have any tips for how I'm supposed to get her out of there, I'd be welcome to hear that. I used to have settlements. We lost them all. This guy here, who is he? 79 infantry, 18 did not exist. I'm guess those are skirmishers, 19 cavalry. That's probably not a good matchup for us. Yeah, I have so much money because I have good operating workshops in towns that haven't been taken by my enemies yet. So Marna, Phycon, Seneca, we have good workshops there. And then I also had settlements that were super prosperous. Like I had a castle, Gregorius Castle, where my people are up here. This castle here used to be mine. Can make her a party. Huh. Okay. That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that right now because we kind of need that. We need our medic back. So parties, create a new party. Yeah, she's not a prisoner, so I'll make her a party. And yeah, and summon her to my army. You're true. That's very true. I didn't even think of that. She's a day and 6 hours away. But I also need her to gather troops. Let me go ahead and find out. She's probably near Gregorius Castle. So let me go back over there because she's probably gonna get taken captive like really soon. He doesn't want any smoke, right? Good. Alright, which is the best way? She's probably up here still. Let's go and check in on her. Doop, 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 doop. Little bark. Yeah. Still up here. Alright. Patrolling around a alright. That's not yeah, I was gonna say that's not a place that's held by enemies. So we could actually hopefully she gets there. Hopefully she gets there and she doesn't get taken prisoner. Now if this guy wants to smoke with us, I think he might. Okay, there's an army over here that we obviously can't contend with. Chasing our party, so I'm gonna wait here. If you want to continue chasing us, go ahead. Hey bro, you want to keep chasing us? Let's see what their makeup's looking like. This could be a good chance for my troops to level. We're going to be in a fight here where we're not going to be super favored. They have 11 do not exist. I'm going to assume that 11 is probably skirmishers. I'm going to assume that 11 is skirmishers, which I'm cool with. Upgrade this guy. We get a little more cavalry units. That's perfect. We have a lot of upgrades here to spend. Highborn youths are going up. Landing recruits, I need to turn them into footmen. So we got Imperial Equate, which is perfect, and a Gallant. Dope, 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 dope stuff, dope stuff. All right, so our cavalry grows little by little. We got a Wildling. I didn't even notice we picked this guy up. Wildlings are actually pretty good soldiers. So I just gotta kind of keep working it here. We have a bunch of recruits. That is a good thing. Our infantry isn't the strongest, but we have a lot of infantry men, so at least they have shields and it can make an adequate shield wall. I'll go ahead and separate these guys for now. What I'm gonna do is gonna make them skirmishers. So when I go into this battle hill, I could have them form a shield wall and be like the first line. Okay, so he doesn't really want smoke with us. Yeah, that would have been a cool battle. I don't want to get into a battle where there's multiple of them versus only one of me, though. That is for damn sure. Alright, so we're going to fight this guy. He doesn't have any backup. Let's see what his troops composition is. So he has a good amount of everything. They're pretty decently trained. So this is going to be an interesting battle. I know I should survive. I'm at 100% health, but let's see. Let's do this. There's no surrender. We have a lot of we don't have a lot of recruits. Well, we still have a lot of recruits. Whoa. A little glitchy there. Still have a lot of recruits, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these soldiers here. All these guys have shields, so I could have them form a shield wall. I'm going to have these guys who I want to level right behind them. And I'm going to have my main infantry right behind them. I need to get my archers in a position where they can really take advantage of this charge here. So it'll be right on the fringe of this, and I'm going to have my cavalry right in front of them. I'm going to be over here with my cavalry units. And then their horse archers are going to be a little annoying, but they don't have the numbers to really do anything. Actually, let's do this. Follow me. They are blocking the archer's vision, but I was gonna lead them away. I needed them to be near me so they could be right on top of me. Now the archers should be able to do a little something about these horse archers. Gotta get these guys out of here ASAP. Nice. Now my archers need to realign, refocus, spread out. Take care of him, please. 4.